Now, as you can see on screen here, the next game that I'm going to be playing is an away game against Arsenal, which means there have been a few other games that I haven't shown. So let's go back and take a look at it. Now, we played Real Madrid on the 14th, and 8 days later, we ended up playing Chelsea on the 22nd. And with the help of post-commentary Luke, we're going to go through that game. Post-commentary Luke, this is your cue to take over. No problemo, live commentary Luke. So the first thing you got to notice is the league table. We're in first spot. We're taking on 5th place Chelsea. I don't know how Chelsea are so high up. I mean, they barely even attack. We have the best home record, and hopefully we can keep it that way after these few games. So here is the team lineup for this game, and is in fact the strongest line that we can put out. I mean, give or take Slimani or Vardy, you can swap them two around, but Slimani is quite strong. I don't know who would be the best out of the two of them. The reason I picked Slimani this game is just due to the fact Chelsea are so defensive and we can just cross in balls to him. Now we'll take a look at the Chelsea lineup. Now let me tell you, Jared HD's team looks much better than this one, but this one looks like a very defensive team. Not too much firepower up top, if I'm honest. And we're going to move into the 25th minute. Obi Mikel plays a ball to Hazard, and Heisage comes flying in there. We actually made contact with the ball, but it did fall straight back to Hazard. Very similar to the last episode where we ended up getting the ball and scoring from it. And that's exactly what Chelsea are looking to do. Willian has the ball here, and bloody Amate comes in there thinking he's Sam Burgess or someone. Just shoulder charges the hell out of Hazard, and they end up winning a penalty. We'll take a look at the replay here now. I love Amate. I love when he takes players' heads off, but just not in the box. Please, for the love of God, do it outside of the box. And Eden Hazard, the number 10, steps up. Will he score? Yes, he will. How disappointing. And look at this. What an absolute wanker running over to the coach here. This guy is an absolute tosser. I liked Eden Hazard before this, and now I absolutely hate him. You're going over and you're hugging the coach after you scored a bloody penalty. How disgusting. That is disgraceful. Now, Chelsea scored what I would say was an undeserved goal. I mean, they won a penalty. It was kind of a bullshit penalty, if I'm honest there. And Hazard going over and celebrating like a cocky little twat just spurred us on there. They awoken a demon. Shadov, the demon is unleashed. Shadov scores. If we take a look at another angle here, Shadov smashes the ball so hard. Courtois wanted nothing to do with that. He got his face out of the way. That is what I would describe as a face breaker. Now we'll move along to the 90th minute here. Shadov's on the ball. We're kind of just stall and wait for something to open up, something to happen. Maybe a Chelsea error, maybe a bit of individual brilliance. We get the ball to Shadov. He's going to try and take on a few players, and it is a pretty good tackle by Chelsea. It does fall back to Drinkwater, and Drinkwater misses the goal. He puts his hand on his head, and for good reason. Drinkwater, you are a clown, mate. And because Drinkwater can't finish for shit, it ends 1-1. I cannot believe this. We absolutely dominated. We battered Chelsea for 90 minutes, and we end up with a draw. Wow, if I recall correctly, Chelsea only had one shot in the whole game. Yes, Livecom Luke, you are correct. I love it when I'm right. On a positive note, Chilwell ended up moving up from a 73 to a 74. On a sour note though, our game against Arsenal, a really important game, it sees 1 versus 2 essentially, has been moved forward into a really bad position. Now I was originally going into the Liverpool game thinking I could play a really strong team, and now with this Arsenal game being moved forward, it throws a spanner in the works here. What about the Liverpool game? How do we do in the Liverpool game? Looking at the ladder, you can see we're still in first position, but where the hell is Liverpool? I'll tell you where. They are 1 position out of the relegation zone. Now, due to the fixtures being changed, we've had to field a bit of a rotated team, and it's such a pain in the ass. I wish we didn't have to do this. We're going to jump all the way into the 19th minute here, and that is a poor pass by us. Now, let me tell you, Liverpool actually were very good. It's probably a bad move by me to field a player like Huth at the back there. They just had so much speed, and as you can see there, Kevin Stewart, one of the players I just shit on in the midfield, he ends up scoring a goal. You can see from here, there's just a huge mismatch in the heights, and Kevin Stewart just rises above and finishes it so calmly. We jump all the way into the second half for the next highlight here, and it starts off with Liverpool on the ball, launching a bit of a counter-attack of their own. Usually we're the team who counter-attacks, but this time it is Liverpool. They cut in, it's Firmino on the ball still. He plays the ball to Lucas Leiva, and we just come in like an absolute madman, getting nobody, and Lucas ends up scoring. I could not believe that Lucas, of all people, was the one to score a goal. I was absolutely furious. I was livid, and then he went and did my celebration. Come on, man, that's my celebration. First you steal my name, then you steal my celebration. Okay, my name isn't actually Lucas, but Ryan McNally just diving into a tackle and getting absolutely nothing. He looked like that blind kid playing Gridiron. Now this clip here is just of Jurgen Klopp celebrating the goal. I don't really have anything to say apart from that he is a mad lad. That's the only reason for showing that clip. After going 2-0 down, I thought this is the time we need change, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring on Shadov. We're going to bring on Andy King. Now this clip here is literally straight from the kickoff. Shadov gets the ball. This is his first touch since coming on. There's going to be another first touch for someone a little bit later on, but Shadov takes on Lucas Leiva, absolutely destroyed him. He ends up finding MP, who is going to find a charging King there, and King goes through, and King actually scores. That is a brilliant little goal. Andy King seems to come come on and make a difference anytime he plays. You can see MP, who was actually playing quite well, he just holds it up enough for Andy King to make that run, and what a run it was. Karius had no chance of stopping that. Now we move on to the 75th minute here. We're looking for that equaliser. We're really pushing hard, and Chua, I can't believe Chua actually got out of that situation, but Vardy has the ball, and I could have taken it in a little bit further, and we cannon it off the crossbar. I couldn't believe I just butchered that. A few minutes later, after that last clip, we're in the 78th minute, and we're looking to form a bit of a counter-attack ourselves here, and that's what we need to do. I did change up the tactics a little bit. I didn't use the pressing or the high pressure or anything like that, and that's what I did, and it just got immediate results out of it. So I should have done that right from the start there. Andy King, he scores a goal. What a mad lad. And Lucas Leiva, this is what you get for doing my celebration. I'm going to go over, and this time we're going to punch the hell out of the corner flag. Not quite the Tim Cahill, but it's good enough for me. Andy King is only 72 rated, but for some reason he just finds himself in great positions, and he's got enough strength there to hold off the defender, and that is such a good little finish. Maybe I should use Andy King a bit more. Every club needs their cult hero, and I feel like Andy King is ours. Now the game does finish 2-2. Going into the game I would have been disappointed with that result, but the fact that we were down 2-0 and came back and fought back and got a point out of that, I can be quite happy with that. Now Luke, that's all the recaps done for the last game. I think it's about time we take a look at the game against Arsenal. Take it away, live commentary Luke. Okay, we're ready to go for our game against Arsenal. This is the team lineup we're putting out. Andy King, after such a sick game last time, there's no way I can just drop him, plus Drinkwater's tired. Pretty much a fairly full strength side. Add in a Mendy, but Mendy could probably play anyways. Shadow's a little bit tired. Denny Simpson's in. But yeah, only a few players off being our full strength side. Hopefully Arsenal attack us a lot and we can just counter. Wow, look at the Emirates. Such a good view for the crowd. Hopefully have great view of us whipping their ass. Okay, Arsenal lineup. It looks pretty full strength. I can't think of anybody who's missing. So yeah, they're taking this one seriously. Looks like we're just going to have to beat them full strength. I don't mind. I'd rather beat them full strength. No excuses, Arsenal. No excuses. Can you not? Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought that was in. What am I doing? I'm just begging Arsenal to score. Really, that's what I'm doing. Oh, we play it. We play it. Tremolinos. Tremolino. Oh, go, go, go. Kingy. Open goal, man. Open goal. And you sky it. Yet you finish those last two. Oh. Oh, you want to get fancy with me, boy? You want to get fancy? Yeah, no, none of that shit. Okay, get out. I'm trash talked. I've trash talked too early. Okay, there we go. Now I can trash talk. You are shit. That's a great little tackle there by Andy King. Still missing open goal though. I'm not going to forget about that. I'll never forget about that, to be honest. I know he scored 2 goals and was a bit of a hero last game, but it doesn't matter. Oh my god. Holy shit. That ball was not meant to go to Mendy. Or was it Musa? I think it's Musa, actually. It wasn't supposed to go to Musa, but I'm glad that it did. I was actually supposed to be passing it directly behind him. You know what, FIFA? You do some stupid things, but I'm glad you did that stupid thing. Here we go. Oh, my God. Look at that space. Here we go. Shadov up against the Bushi. Come on, Shadov. Come on, Shadov. Play it back. Here we go. Oh, no. Wasn't supposed to go to him. What a terrible shot. Oh! Okay, nearly worked out for us. That was interesting. Seems like I might actually fluke a victory here. Oh, that's a great play. Get it quick to Musa. Oh my god, it's through. Come on, Musa. Make it 2. Make it 2. Make it 2. Not straight at him. Why would you put it straight at him, Musa? You are better than that. You are much better than that. That's some Jamie Vardy shit right there. Okay, it's half time. You can see Arsenal have only had 2 shots, but they have way more possession. I feel like they've had a pretty good half, to be fair. We're quite lucky to be ahead, if I'm honest. But I do feel like we're settling into the game, if that makes sense. Like, we're very, very shaky in defense. I was all over the shops at different times, but I feel like towards the back end of the half, I really calmed things down and I stopped making rash decisions and started to play some good footy. Oh my god. Okay, oh no foul. Thank god, I thought there was a foul there. I really thought that was going to be a red card. Okay, I really need to sneeze, but I can't afford to sneeze because we might score here with Shatov. Back post, Musa, get there. Oh, I can't quite get there. I could have just sneezed. I didn't even score. God, how old is he? Look, wow. Okay, there's a foul. They're trying to take us out now. That's pretty obvious. They've been trying to take us out for a long time, to be honest. Come on, cross it in. There we go. Oh, I was going to say, there we go, but no. No go. Oh, you want to take us out? No way, Kieran Gibbs just got murdered right there. Oh, he dead. He dead right there. Here we go. Counter-attacking. Oh my god. There's... Go. No, what the hell? Jamie Vardy, I literally put a whole power bar on that. Here we go. Once again, trying to play a pass. Okay, I can understand that one. I was a bit slow on it, but that first one. Wow, slow to react, so slow to react, and thank God I did react, because that is game over. We survived right there. Arsenal weren't very good. We were the better side by far in the end. Ozil, he's a fraud. He's a fraud. So here's the full-time stats. You can see Arsenal had a 59% possession, which I'm totally okay with as long as we win the game. Obviously, maybe not that much possession, but I mean, our whole game plan at the moment is to just counter-attack. So, yeah, Arsenal kind of the ideal team for us to take on, because they don't sit back and defend the whole time. Okay, so 2 players got an 8.3. That was Musa and Vardis. Both of them share the man of the match honours. Tremolinos got an 8.2, which is quite funny because his start to the game was absolutely horrendous for me, but it must have ended up being an okay game for him. Ron Robert Zila. May we discuss wages? No. I don't want to discuss wages with you. Why would I want to do that? You haven't even been that good. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you Ben Chilwell out for 4 months. That sucks. So with Chilwell's injury, it's given us an open spot in the training. So I'm going to throw in Romick Nola. He's also got that promising this thing that says they could be a good player. So just throwing him in there in a bit of a defending spot. So here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Any upgrades? No, there isn't. Great. As we discussed at the beginning of the season, growing the club financially was an important goal of the club. At this moment, it looks like we may not hit our mark. Please revisit. Let's revisit it. What do we have to do? So within 2 seasons, they want us to increase the club worth by 15%. And we've still got like a season and a bit to go. We've raised it by 6%. Like, calm the hell down. Calm down, son. Here's post-commentary look back. I don't think you expected this. Now, I did a live commentary for this game, but when I went back to edit it, I realized that the game kind of just wasn't interesting. I had a 4-goal lead going into it, and there's just no way Real Madrid were going to pull back that deficit. Now, we did happen to win this game 1-0. Take a look at the goal. Come on, Oleg. Olive. I can't remember his name. Oleg, I think. Oleg. Oh, here's the goal. There we go. So simple. As you can tell, I wasn't even that excited about scoring the goal. Well, there you have it. A 1-0 win against Real Madrid. I'm very, very happy about that. Super thrilled about that. However, there was one bad thing that came out of that game. Let's take a look at it. Really? I should have just played a backup team. That's all I needed to do. Real Madrid are trash anyway. They're full of frauds. Yeah, not good news. Chilwell goes out for 4 months, and now we have Tremolinos out for a few weeks as well. Not good news. Thankfully, we got Schlups there as well. Anyway, guys, that is the end of the episode. Hopefully, you did happen to enjoy it. If you did, make sure you go ahead and leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It's at MrLukeNYT, or just MrLukeNYT, whatever. My Facebook page is in the description below, as is my Twitter and Instagram if you want to just click on the link. I think that's all the plugs out of the way. I'll check out my main channel, Mr. Luke Sports. Do rugby league stuff on there. But yeah, apart from that, all the plugs out of the way. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.